finding the coordinates of the maximum or minimum, but in this case, maximum. So a maximum point on a curve, also known as a turning point, is the point where the gradient is zero. It's the very peak of the curve. So when we're talking about gradients being zero, we're talking about differentiation, gradients of curves, making the differential, the derivative, equal zero. So all we need to do is find dy dx here. It's going to be 6x squared plus 18x minus 24. To find the turning point, the maximum point, the gradient needs to equal zero. So the first thing I notice here is that all of these individuals are divisible by 6. So let's fucking get rid of that. Let's divide everything by 6. We've got x squared plus 3x minus 4. Much nicer looking now. So let's factorize this. Whenever we see a quadratic, our first thought should be, should we be factorizing this? X 4, 1, positive 4, negative 1. That means x is minus 4 and x is 1. These are the x coordinates of the turning points. Now one's going to be a maximum, one's going to be a minimum. How do we know which one's which? Well, we need to find the second derivative. So that's going to be d2y over dx squared, and we just differentiate this again. So we're going to bring the 2 down in front to make it 12x plus 18. Then we're just going to plug in the minus 4 for x and the 1 for x. Now it's a little bit counterintuitive here, because the way we decide which one is a minimum and which one is a maximum is based on whether this answer is positive or negative. Now the reason I say it's counterintuitive is because if the double differential, the double derivative, is negative, then that point is a maximum. And if the double derivative is positive, then it's a minimum. So we've got to be really careful about that. Just remember it's that way around. Now, just to save a little bit of time, and I'm running out of space, we can clearly see that if we plug in the minus 4 into there, that's going to create minus 48 plus 18 is minus 30. So that one is going to be the minimum. Sorry, maximum, because we get a negative. See, even I fucking get it wrong sometimes. Just need to always be switched on. So the minus 4 gives us a negative value, which means the minus 4 is the coordinate of the maximum. The question is asking for the coordinates, not just the x coordinate. So we know the x coordinate is minus 4. To find the y coordinate, we plug it into the equation. That literally says y equals. So, I've got enough space here. Fuck it, I'll just do it up here. I'll do it in a different pen as well, so we don't get confused. Y equals, and then probably best to use your calculator at this point. We just write in minus 4 cubed plus 9 minus 4 squared minus 24 times minus 4 plus 13. And I'm not going to attempt to do that in my head. I'm going to grab my calculator. 125. So we'll just write it down here. So the final answer would be minus 4, 125. That's how you fucking do it.